So, the new patch came with some new bags for Warriors World and PvP. 24 slot bags, 28 slot bags, and 32 slot bags. And they're pretty cool. But are they as good as people are making out to be? Let's get into it. Subscribe to the channel for more of this, and let's see. So, usually what you would do in order to get bags in Guild Wars 2, and the best way of doing it was, let me just, I had this on, there we go, bags. Yeah, what you would usually do is you would grind, or just play the game, honestly. It wasn't really a grind. But you would get these 8 ingots, and you would transform them and use them to buy these 24 slot bags, in Boreal marches. You will need 10 8 ingots, 10 Eternal Ice Shards, and 1 Supreme Runes of Holding, and a simple Boreal canteen that is, like, honestly, I think it's very cheap. Like, it only asks you for, yeah. Actually, I guess it just keeps going, right? You just need some of this, you just need some of the, no, just buy, oh no, you don't even need a Supreme Rune of Holding. You need a Superior Rune of Holding. And you just buy it from some 5 Iterated Ingots and 5 Eternal Ice Shards. Very cheap, right? And the Superior Rune of Holding is like 1 gold. No, actually it's 10 gold. So it's still a good amount of gold, but it's not too much, right? Yeah, and you would transform that. You would upgrade it into having the 32 slot bags here, right? Which would ask you for more of these currencies. Now, you can do this the same thing with Warriors World and PvP, right? You can just go and do into this Outfitter Merchant in Warriors World, and you'll see that you can buy the Pillars pack for 20 slot bags, right? And you can transform it with an emblem of the Avenger and 20 Grandmaster shards, Grandmaster Mark shards that you get from Warriors World, and 1 Supreme Rune of Holding into a 24 slot bag. And then you can transform it into a 28 one and then a 32 one. You can do the same thing in PvP lobby on the ticket vendor, the league ticket vendor, for just PvP currency instead. But the thing is, it will still ask you for Supreme Runes of Holding. And guess what? Those are the most expensive ones. These are the biggest reason why Supreme Runes of why the bags are hard to get, because they're very expensive, and getting those Supreme Runes of Holding, you can only get them from convergences and from gambling in the Ectoplasm Sandstorm Flushhand. So it's not very doable, right, to actually get these items, right? And hence why they're so expensive. They're like 15 gold in the trading post, right? So honestly, even though now you can get them from PP and Warriors World, and it's nice, the only thing that you're skipping is the easy part from the Boreal bags, the Iterated Ingot and the Eternal Ice Shards, which are very, very, very easy to get. So it's nice, but it really doesn't do that much for people, I don't think. The only thing that it does do is give these bags and craftable bags, 32 slot bags, to core players, because in order to get these bags, you usually need to get Living Room Season, well, the Icewood Saga, right? There's other ones as well. I think there's one in Path of Fire and in Living Room Season 4. But this way, core players can actually get it, and probably is the same reason why the Supreme Runes of Holding right now are going insanely up in price. They used to be like 16 gold yesterday, and now they're at 22 gold, right? It probably will go down, I think, in a few days. I don't think it's gonna continuously go up and up and up and up, because people are gonna finish their bags, they're gonna be fine, and they're probably gonna realize as well that, they're gonna realize that, hey, I can just do the same thing with Icewood Saga, and it's not really gonna be that big of a deal. Probably people thought that this is gonna be a bit less expensive, but it truly isn't. It's just a way of getting rid of certain Warriors World and PvP currencies. So, is it a good change? Yes. Is it very impactful? Not that much, I don't think. Now, that being said, one thing that I would really like for this change, and maybe they can do it soon, is that, I don't know if you guys know, but there are multiple types of bags. You have invisible stack, invisible bags, you have safe boxes, and they do all different things. So they're normal bags, but they have a fill priority. So this means that if you get a weapon, for example, or an armor, if you have an equipment bag, those those items will instantly go into that type of bag, right? A craftsman bag, you'll make it so the cereals, runes, and crafting materials will go into that bag. Oiled one will make it so the junk goes into that bag, and the containers one and consumable ones will make it so the containers and consumables go into those bags. And this makes inventory management way easier because you get an item and essentially everything will be sorted by itself. And right now, honestly, it's kind of hard to get an inventory that does it for itself, right? Because it's hard to get those bags, and once you craft one bag, you can't really transform one into the other. So even if I were to buy these bags in the first place, I'll just get normal bags that wouldn't sort it themselves. So what is really the point in doing that in the first place? For me, I don't think I'm very interested right now into doing that. I think I'm just gonna wait it out until that change actually happens. And honestly, the supreme runes of holding go down in price. It seems like a good idea to go invest and buy these things right now, but honestly, I would wait at least until the supreme runes of holding go down in price. All on that, go do your convergences, guys. If you get a supreme runes of holding, you're gonna honestly just blast, and you're gonna be very happy because, you know, you're gonna get 20 gold per. Okay, I would not recommend you to act to gamble though, because you will lose. Look, I'm gonna do it right now, guys, just so you guys know how bad this is. Look at how I lose. I lost 75 gold right there. So don't do it. It's not worth it. Yeah, don't gamble. You're gonna lose your money. You're not gonna get any supreme runes of holding, and you're gonna be very sad. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys around. Love you all. Bye bye.